Can't disagree with that more. I'm living here oceanfront now. Living by this ocean makes me happy. Right.
I agree with the guy because I live by the ocean.
I said, can I ask you why we're Democrats? She said, because Democrats are for the poor, Republicans are for the rich.
I don't agree with this statement. Democrats are for the poor, Republicans are for the rich. To each its own. Meaning, I know a lot of Democrats, very wealthy, and they still go Democrat. Don't understand why. And Republican being rich, a lot of them are very poor too. So it's always has to do with mental and what is your it's a mindset. What you're thinking of you want to vote for, Republican or Democrat. But two clash. You can be both.
I said to my mom, you know what I told my mom?
What's that?
I said, Mom, when I grow up, I want to be a Republican.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, absolutely.
I have no.
To be a Republican, I'm not here to give politics lesson, but to be extreme right Republican, it's not good either because there's no free abortion. I mean, you want to find a happy medium, not too much to the right and not too much to the left.
Public
Right, that's what I mean, money.
I'm just sick and tired of being poor and having people constantly feel sorry for me.
I agree with that. Nobody wants to be poor. Money helps. Money does help to bring value, better life. But just because I'm going to wake up one day, you know what? I'm going to become a Republican. I'm going to be a rich man.
Money wants to be respected. Not loved, but money wants to be respected. It wants you to say, you know what? I respect what we can do with money and how much power you can bring to my family. I respect it. What do I need to do?
I agree. Definitely, money is important.
Get more of it. Well, guess what? Right now, your market value is $68,000 per year. You want to improve it? I do. Here's what you got to do. Boom, 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 boom. And the way of making money for the longest time, you know, everybody wants to say entrepreneurship, entrepreneurship. That's one way to go. You can be a creator. You know, Mr. Beast has proven the fact that you can be a billionaire.
I don't want to hear the word billionaire, okay? That's way off everybody league. Let's gather first. Let's be a millionaire first. Don't mention the word billionaire, not yet. Because if you're shooting for billionaire, now you have nothing. Let's start by getting to the first $1 million. That's the key.
Where did you get that $1 million net worth?
Real estate is probably the most common way people have achieved wealth.
This is very true. However, I know people that lost a lot of money in a boom market, in real estate. So you gotta be careful. You have to play it smart.
The actual physical liquid money always came from a refinance. I bought hotels for 18, 20 million bucks.
When there is a refinance event, the beautiful thing about it, you get to keep the building and you get to put cash in your pocket so you can buy more properties.
For 25 to 30, and borrowing money from the bank is a non-taxable event. Every time I...
Yes, that's correct. Zero money and taxes, because it's only a refinance event. So I know people that own properties for generation over generation, and they have no tax consequence because they never sell. All they do is keep refinancing.
What created my wealth was pretty much the 1031 deferred tax exchange.
1031 tax deferred exchange sometimes can be a big gimmick because you have a very limited time to pick a property. Believe you have to identify a property within 6 months and close on it within a time frame. My accountant tells me, my accountant 25 years, paying taxes is a good day in America. Why? Because that means you're making money.
The IRS laws have. Every time I had a property, I increased the value in it, I would refinance it. Pull my money out of it because that's a non-taxable event. You buy something.
Typical, again, refinance. Just like you say, location. It's a beautiful thing, this country, beautiful thing. We have that refinance event where money goes in your pocket and you're not paying taxes and you get to keep the building.
The simplest way to change your life is to change your geography. I look back on my life and I was like, I stayed too long in that city. Move.
Don't know if I agree with that. It's up to the individual to make it happen. And I always say, family is where you are. You can be anywhere, as long as you have your family with you. It's good to change location every now and then. Let's say you want to go to a better climate. I did 20 plus years ago. But if you're good, you can make it anywhere.
The problem with debt in any business scenario or personal scenario for that matter is it destabilizes. It's not a sin and it's not a Ramsey thing. I've just made it famous because I'm the only one talking about it in the modern world. But it actually comes from the Bible. The borrower is slave to the lender.
The borrower is not a slave to the lender. I totally disagree. You have to use it for your advantage. Money works for me, not the other way around. I don't work for my money. I'm not going to be a slave for my money. I refuse to be a slave.
Comes from grandmother's common sense. Quit buying stuff you can't pay for. But in business, we've gotten very sophisticated about it. But lots and lots and lots of large businesses pay cash as they go, or they don't.
Paying cash for a business, it's not necessarily a good thing. You want to have your primary home paying cash. You don't want to have a mortgage on your primary home, but it's okay to have a mortgage on properties and businesses because you take that money that you didn't pay in cash and you buy another property and so forth. Next.
I don't know how you guys could even live on that number. If I made 400 grand a year, I would be embarrassed.
$400,000 a year to make, I don't know about you, but I don't know anybody who makes $400,000 a year. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money to make $400,000 a year. And do not be ashamed of it. Now, do you want to make more money? Of course, but you have to start somewhere.
Myself as a husband,
Grant Cardone, it's easy for him to say that because he's multimillionaire, okay, and so many times over. But for the average person to make $400,000 a year, that's you're in the under 1% in the country.
father, basically as a human being. 400 grand. How do you make sense of $35,000 a month?
Again, I don't know why you said that. $35,000 a month, it's a lot of money if you can manage it right. Now, does that mean you should stop right here? No. You always want to have a larger goal, a bigger goal, and you always want to aim higher as you move on in life.
People say all the time, material things won't make you happy. I can't.
I'm sorry, guys. Material things, you're right, don't make you happy. You have to be happy with yourself in the first place. But let me tell you, it helps. It's nice. It's good to have beautiful things. But that's not the only thing. Family comes first. Absolutely.
Can't disagree with that more. I'm living here oceanfront now. Living by this ocean makes me happy. Right.
I agree with the guy because I live by the ocean.
Right? Ladies, if you've ever bought an outfit or a pair of shoes or a car or any material thing you've wanted in your life, you're happy when you buy them. Guys, you ever got that suit you want or that shirt?
But you see, once you have the money and you can afford anything, you don't really care anymore about going to Walmart. Heck, Oprah Winfrey cut coupons, okay, and goes to Walmart at a time where she was a billionaire. It's a known thing. No shame about it.
You are most qualified to help the person you used to be. If you used to be broke and you ain't so broke anymore, you're immensely qualified to help broke people. You happen to know about something you didn't know about before?
If you are broke and you want to give me advice, please stay away.
You can help people with it. You're immensely qualified to help all those people that don't know. You used to be a broken person and you ain't quite so broken anymore.
Nah, if you were broke and you came back like a champion, that's a great story. I love that. I love to see this kind of stories. I can relate.
Rip the Band-Aid off as soon as you realize it needs to come off. End of story. You think somebody at your organization is not working, clip them.
Absolutely. Guys, you better watch out, okay? I agree. I always said, if someone cannot bring value to my organization, what are we doing? What are we doing? We're not social services here. Yes, you have to fire them and you have to start again.